Yes, dear children, now in this module of our chapter Magnetic Effect of Current, we will see today that is Ampere circuital law, that is, it states that the line integral of a magnetic field, induction B, this is the magnetic field, around any closed path in vacuum is equal to mu naught times the total current passing through the surface, So dear children, it's a theoretical law, that is closed path, that's why it is a circle is here, that is integral of B dot dl is equal to mu naught I is the net current. So now we'll take Ampere circuit law in this manner. The line integral of a magnetic field induction B around any closed path is equal to mu naught times the total current passing through that surface. Now we take one application here. So let us see what is the application we are going to see here, that is magnetic induction due to a long current carrying wire. For that, dear children, I am taking a long wire, say along this axis Z, Z and S. Suppose in this wire current I is flowing. The current I is flowing here. So nearby it a magnetic field is produced, say in a concentric circle. And say I want to find out the magnetic field at a point P due to this current in wire. Here is a point O. Now due to this wire or due to this current, the magnetic, if we take a small element of length here, the magnetic field due to this wire or due to this current is this one, direction of magnetic field. Also the direction of small length element, that is dl. It is in this direction, both are in the same direction. So consider a long conductor Z, Z dash along this axis and let I be the current flowing in it. In this direction, the magnetic lines of force are concentric in circle. Magnetic lines of force are concentric circles. So we can say like this, draw this figure. Let the magnitude of the magnetic field induction produced at a point P, say at a distance R, from the conductor, that is B. हमने ये B मान रखा है यहाँ पर, and that is, I can say the direction of B at every point is along the tangent. Here is a tangent. Along the tangent on the circle. On the circuit, consider a small element dl at a point P. This length is dl. The direction of B and dl are same. So I can say here the theta is equal to 0. So according to the Ampere circuital law, that is B dot dl is equal to mu naught I. The total current here, so I can write sigma I. Line integral of B around the complete circular path of radius R here. So I can solve this problem here. Integral of dl, that is L, and that is the circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. B is constant, angle is 0. The integral of B dl cos 0, B may be taken out. Integral of dl is 2 pi r. That is equal to mu naught into I. I is the total current here. So B comes out to be, children, mu naught I upon 2 pi r. This is. So this is the result here. Multiplied and divided by 2 here, so you can write mu naught upon 4 pi I upon 2r. You can see B is proportional to I and it is inversely proportional to r, distance. So this is a simple application. You can solve with the help of Ampere's circuital law. Now, we take another article here. Just write down first, then we'll go and another article. Now, the magnetic field due to current, magnetic field due to current through a very long circular cylinder, through a very long circular cylinder. For here we are taking two cases. First I am drawing a diagram here, children. See, here is a cylinder. Take a cylinder here, and the axis of this cylinder here is this one. Say this point is O. Along this axis the current I is flowing. The radius of this circular cylinder is R. I have to find out the magnetic field first at this point P outside the cylinder. So when the current I is flowing here, the magnetic field lines is concentric in circle, something like this. Again, due to this current, suppose here a small element of length dl, the direction of B and dl both are same. Now, so see, children, here B and dl both are in the same direction. So consider an infinite long cylinder, say of radius r, we are seeing in this figure. With the axis, you can say xy, like this. I be the current passing through the cylinder. So a magnetic field is set up due to the current through the cylinder. As you can say, like this. Here is the magnetic field set up. It is in the form of circular magnetic lines of force. This is magnetic lines of force here, with the center lying on the axis of the cylinder. So these lines of force are perpendicular to the length of the cylinder. ये इसके perpendicular है यहाँ पर. Now, case first. Point P lies outside the cylinder. Point P lying outside the cylinder. I can say this distance R is greater than capital R. ये जो distance है यहाँ पर O to P is R, which is greater than R. So according to the Ampere's circuital law, यहाँ पर magnetic field P है. It is acting tangential to the magnetic lines of force at P directed into the paper. So B and dl are acting in the same direction. So according to the Ampere circular law, I can write B dot dl is equal to mu naught I. Angle in between B and dl is 0. I can write B dl cos of 0 is equal to mu naught I. B is constant, may be taken out. And integral of dl, that is 2 pi r. Again, integral of dl, that is circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. It is the circumference of the circle. लिख लीजिएगा यहाँ पर. That is equal to mu naught I. So B comes out to be mu naught I upon 2 pi r. This is the result. Now we take another case. Point P lying inside the cylinder. Now we take a point P here inside the cylinder and draw a magnetic lines of force, say this. In case second, point P lying inside the cylinder, I mean to say that here OP is equal to R, that is less than R, capital R. So if the current is uniformly distributed through the cross section of the conductor, then the current through the closed path L, ये जो हमारा path है इसको L मान लीजिए. Dear children, current through unit area, current through unit area, that is current is I and area is pi r square. ये here area cross section here. So current through your unit area is this one. So current through this concentric circle, I can write here, if the current is uniformly distributed, then the current through this closed path L would be, say here current is I dash. So I dash is equal to, I can write I upon pi r square into pi r square. So here I r square divided by r square. This is the current here. Then apply Ampere circular law here. And you can say, according to the Ampere circular law, integral of B dot dl is equal to mu naught I dash here. Here current is I dash. So I can say B and dl again. The direction of B and dl both are in the same direction. Again you make a set B dl cos 0. B may be taken out. Integral of dl is 2 pi r. That is mu naught. Or I dash is again I into r square divided by r square. So what is B here? So B comes out to be mu naught IR, R से R cancel हो जाएगा. This R से R. So mu naught I into R divided by 2 pi r square. This is the result here. So I can say the magnetic field is directly proportional to R. तो हमने बच्चों दो स्पेशल केस लिए. If I want to draw a graph in between the magnetic field and the distance, it is something like this. Here it is a straight line inside the cylinder and outside the cylinder. Here the value you can say B is proportional to R. And here outside the cylinder B is proportional to 1 by R. It is R is greater than R. Here R is less than R. We can say. So if I plot a graph in between magnetic field induction B and a distance R. Here is the distance. So it is something like this. Is that clear? I hope all of you have understand it. Now we take another article, solenoid. What is solenoid? You take this type of plastic tube and wrap a copper wire on this, in this manner, like this. So this type of device which is here is called a solenoid. So dear children, I can say here, suppose if I having a cardboard or a plastic tube, something like this, and a copper wire is something like this here. This device, the solenoid, is a long cylindrical helix. Long cylindrical helix, it is called even. It is made by winding closely a large number of turns of an insulated copper wire in this manner over a tube of cardboard, and when an electric current is passed through it, suppose here an electric current is passed through it, I, and current I is leaving from here. The current is passed through the solenoid, a magnetic field is produced around or within the solenoid. इसके चारों तरफ और अंदर की तरफ a magnetic field is produced. The magnetic field within the solenoid is uniform. It is something like this. Here is the magnetic field set up inside the solenoid and parallel to the axis of the solenoid. Here is the magnetic field here inside the solenoid. Now here the total number of turns n, suppose n is the number of turns per unit length of the solenoid, and if total number of turns divided by total length of the solenoid, so I can write here n by L. I want to find out the magnetic field due to this solenoid. So I am taking here a solenoid, say like this, in which a magnetic field is something here. Here is the magnetic field. So I consider here a rectangular loop PQRS. I am taking here a loop, half of the loop inside the solenoid and half of the loop outside the solenoid. So I can say here P, Q, R and S. Here is the solenoid. Or I can say the direction of magnetic field everywhere is this one. Here is the direction of magnetic field. Outside the solenoid, the magnetic field is 0 here. Okay, so consider a rectangular loop PQRS. Near the middle of the loop, say PQ is equal to L. The length of this PQ is L. Let the magnetic field along PQ is B, like this, and 0 along RS. यहाँ पर outside the solenoid the magnetic field is 0. So the total number of turns in this length, the total number of turns is N into L, like this. Capital N is equal to this one. So line integral of magnetic field B over the closed path PQRS, first from P to Q, B dot dl, the length of the small element here BdL plus QR, B dot dl plus RS, B dot dl plus SR, SP, sorry, it is SP B dot dl. This is the, according to the Ampere circuitry law, you can see here along PQ I can say B dot dl, the direction of B and dl both are same. I can write here B dl cos 0. B is constant, may be taken out. Integral of dl, that is the length of this element, that is dl. QR, the length element is in this direction. Magnetic field is in this direction. The angle here is 90 degree. So from Q to R, from Q to R I can say, or so here is angle is 90 degrees. Here and here. Here it is 0. Here also it is 90 degree. Integral of B dot dl QR, that is B dl cos 90. That is equal to 0. It is also for SP. B dl cos 90. That is 0. And for this one, that is outside the solenoid, the magnetic field is 0. For this, so integral of RS B dot dl is 0. So with the help of these equations, the magnetic field due to this and this cancelled out. Only the magnetic field here, it is due to this one, that is BL. And that is equal to, according to the Ampere circular law, mu naught, number of turns is N into L into I. L से L cancel हो जाएगा, तो B comes out to be mu naught Ni. This is the result. This is the magnetic field due to the solenoid that is well inside the solenoid. At a point near the ends of the solenoid, यहाँ पर नहीं होकर के यहाँ निकालना हो, तो दोनों तरफ आधा आधा हो जाएगा. That is mu naught Ni by 2. Here we can say like this, in this manner. Yes, we take an new article, that is toroid. For that, what we have to do? We saw here a cylindrical, a solenoid is something like this, it is in a straight. But in solenoid, but in toroid, once the solenoid is shaped into a circular shape. See figure here. So I am drawing a figure for the toroid. Is something like this. So dear children, what is toroid first? Toroid is a hollow circular ring. It is a hollow circular ring on which a large number of turns, often copper wire, or number of turns of a metallic wire, are closely wound. The toroid, you can say, it is an endless solenoid. Toroid is an endless solenoid. You can say like this. So you see here, it is the inner face of a toroid, it is the middle face of toroid, and it is the outer face of the toroid. And here a wire is something like this, in this manner. Here wire is wrapped in this manner, or I can say here a current I is flowing here. It is going like this. A current is flowing in this manner and leaving I current entering from here and I current is leaving from here. On the axis of this toroid, due to this current, suppose if I take a small element of length here, dl. So the direction of dl and magnetic field here, both are same, we can say, due to this current. The toroid is used to create an almost uniform magnetic field. So if you want to create a uniform magnetic field, then you use toroid. So the device consists of a conducting wire. Here you can see wrapped around a ring. This is made of a non-conducting material, जिसके ऊपर ये वायर हमने लपेटे हुए हैं. Let a toroid having n closely spaced turns of wire. The total number of turns here is say n. I have to calculate magnetic field. So I have to evaluate here B dot dl. So I have to calculate B dot dl over the circle of radius r. Here is the circle of radius r. I can say. Now, by symmetry, magnitude of the magnetic field is constant at the circumference of the circle. पूरे circumference of the circle के ऊपर magnetic field जो होगा, uniform magnetic field होगा और constant magnetic field होगा, and that is along tangent to it. This is tangent here. So according to the Ampere circular law, integral of B dot dl mu naught I net, the current जो भी flow हो रहा है यहाँ पर, that is I net. B and dl and the angle in between them is 0. B dl cos 0 is 1. B is constant, may be taken out. That is dl mu naught I. B integral of dl. That is the circumference of the circle, that is 2 pi r. Is equal to mu naught. The total current I and the total number of turns is n. So I can write this. So B is equal to mu naught Ni upon 2 pi r. This is the result. This is the magnetic field due to the toroid. The number of turns per unit length, that is n divided by 2 pi r. This is the number of turns per unit length. I can write here mu naught Ni. This is the magnetic field due to the toroid. So we can say the magnetic field due to the solenoid we had already calculated, and this is due to toroid. Now, one small article I am going to see. That is, what do you mean by current element? First, what is current element? I want to explain here. So current element is defined as a vector having a magnitude equal to the product of the current with a small part of length, here of the conductor, small part of the length of the conductor, and the direction in which current is flowing, and the direction in which current is flowing, in that part of the conductor. This is called current element. It is the product of current and length, IDL, I can say. So I am going to find out force on a current carrying conductor, in a magnetic field. Force on a current carrying conductor in a magnetic field. For that, I can draw a diagram. So Ampere established that when a current element IDL, current element just I explained you, current, product of current and length, is placed in a magnetic field. Suppose this is a magnetic field here. The direction of magnetic field is this one, and the current element is something put like this. It makes an angle theta here. This is current element, that is IDL. So Ampere suggests that when a current element IDL is placed in a magnetic field B, so it experiences a force dF. Suppose this small current element, the small force is there dF, that is I dl cross B. This is the formula. ये हम आगे काम में लेंगे. So I can write here B I dl sin theta. Open it, A cross B. दिस इज जो मैग्नेटिक फील्ड है और जो करंट एलिमेंट है, दोनों में जो एंगल है वो थीटा है. नाउ वी टेक ए 2 or 3 स्पेशल केस. फर्स्ट, व्हेन थीटा इज इक्वल टू 0 or 180 degree in between current element and magnetic field. Suppose your magnetic field is something like this. Here your current element IDL, where theta is equal to 0, and just opposite the direction, here say the IDL is this one, here is IDL is this one, theta is equal to 180 degree. उल्टा कर दिया यहाँ पर. So when angle is in between current element and magnetic field is 0 or 180 degree, तो फोर्स जो लगेगा बच्चों यहाँ पर BIDL sin 0 और sin 180, फोर्स हो जाएगा 0. फोर्स ऑन करंट एलिमेंट इज 0. बट अगर आपका मैग्नेटिक फील्ड ये है और करंट एलिमेंट इस प्रकार से रखा हुआ है एट 90 डिग्री टू हियर इज द मैग्नेटिक फील्ड एंड हियर इज द करंट एलिमेंट, बोथ आर एट 90 डिग्री. जब थीटा 90 डिग्री हो जाएगा तो जो फोर्स लगेगा बच्चों, दैट इज मैक्सिमम फोर्स, दैट इज BIDL you can say, with the help of this small element. So the direction of the force is always perpendicular to the plane containing IDL into B. Suppose your direction of magnetic field is this one, the direction of IDL is this one, makes an angle theta. तो ये जो तीसरा जो डायरेक्शन है, that direction gives the direction of force. It is. So the direction of force is always perpendicular to the plane containing IDL and B. This is according to the Fleming left hand rule. What is the Fleming left hand rule? First, our first finger, suppose it is our first finger, that gives the direction of magnetic field. The middle finger gives the direction of current. Then the thumb, that will give the direction of force. Thumb gives the direction of force. So what is the Fleming left hand rule? It is your left hand, all are mutually perpendicular to each other. First finger, that is the direction of magnetic field. Middle finger or a central finger gives the direction of current. Then the thumb, which is perpendicular to this, gives the direction of force. Is that clear? Okay.